Good morning. It is currently 7:33 a.m. in the morning and look at the sun shining. It is November and look at the sun. Have some shame. Anyway, I'm ready today early morning because we are going to the Kamakha temple before office. Not for the usual purpose of darshan, but for research purposes. Actually, I have to write a paper on temple heritage, and I have chosen to write on Chinnamasta temple, which is like a form of Mahavidyas. You know how Kamakha has like 10 forms, right? So वहाँ से एक form Chinnamasta है. For I'm sure everybody knows her, but in case you don't know, basically the iconography of Chinnamasta is a scantily clad or a nude woman who is holding her own head in her hands, and from like her head is cut off, right? So the blood streams, there are three blood streams that come out of her head. One bloodstream feeds one of her attendants, another bloodstream feeds another of her attendants, and the last one she drinks it herself. So I found the iconography very interesting, and my PhD is also going to be regarding visual cultures only, like not Kamakha's visual culture, but in general. So I am very interested in visual art analysis and stuff like that, even though I haven't really done a course on it or anything. So yeah, like the iconography was the one that pulled me towards it. Like this is not the usual iconography or like image that you associate with a goddess or even like devotion. So I was like, okay, this is very powerful and it is pulling me towards it, and I'm like, I'm gonna take this opportunity and like find stuff out about it. There are many legends obviously of how like this cult started. There's one that says that the goddess was just bathing with her attendants, two of her attendants female, and the female attendants just started feeling super hungry, and she did not know how to satiate their hunger, so she cut off her own head to feed them. So yeah, very interesting, and there are many other stories like that. This goddess, she embodies self-sacrifice, she embodies control over sexual desires, and she stands upon a copulating couple called Kama and Rati. So it signifies that she is above sexual and material desires. I have a lot more to cover, and like this is how far I have gone, this is how far I know about the goddess, and I'm very intrigued. And there is like a myth that says that praying to Chinnamasta goddess is not recommended. Apparently it might bring misfortune, and that leaves me wondering, why is that so? Is it because the iconography looks so jarring that people don't want you to worship her, and it might instigate feelings of rebellion in women? That is why, or is it actually related to some other legend, some other myth? That is one of my objectives, to like find out. We'll see what happens. I am thinking of talking to priests and people in and around the area. The architecture of the Chinnamasta temple was pretty plain and simple. What really captured my attention was the sanctum sanctorum, or the Garbhagriha. A steep staircase led down to it. It was very dark but so intense. I just wanted to sit there for a while and absorb everything. This is the assembly hall of the temple, and these are the images of Chinnamasta covered with sindoor. Yes, sindoor is considered sacred in the Hindu religion, but I feel like part of the reason they used so much sindoor to cover up the whole imagery of Chinnamasta is only because the iconography itself is very quote unquote unsettling for a lot of people, and they just wanted to reduce the intensity or the effect that iconography can have on devotees who are not really used to such an image. Okay, so I met one Panditji here at Chinnamasta, but he couldn't really tell much. Then I met another one at the main temple complex who told me quite a lot of information, but I could not record him because he did not allow that. Um, I observed that the priests and shopkeepers there were not really willing to talk about Chinnamasta or the rituals associated with her. And I assume that's probably because Chinnamasta is most revered in tantric practice, and a lot of people believe tantrism is a taboo. I found goddess Chinnamasta so randomly out of nowhere. The moment I laid eyes on her, I knew that I had to know everything there is to know about her. She had that power over me.